Why? This your boy Terrance Gangsta Williams, a.k.a. OG Giggity, a.k.a. Mr. Answer Right Back, a.k.a. the People's Champ, Terrance Williams. I'm gonna tell y'all about this one time where I got the twofer. You know, back where I'm from, they called that the 2-for-1. Yeah. See, he was this known stepper, right? He used to be off the north side in the trades. We used to go to elementary school together. We went to Green Bay Elementary School. So you know, if you down on the east side and you going down 7th Street like this, Melvina go up this way. Like if you keep going up the 8th and Melvina, you come back around, you be over there by Green Bay Avenue where you could catch the bridge across to Atkinson, right? So me and this guy, we went to school together. We used to be in Miss Shoemaker classroom. Yeah, I'll never forget that. So I knew the guy. So years later, I'm by this broad house, right? Man, she was fine. Thick fine something, right? I'm over by her house, I'm chilling. It's her and her friend. And we just in there, you know, we just chopping it up. And it's getting kind of late. It's about 12 o'clock, right? And I go to leave. Now, I'm feeling myself, y'all. I got them Guess jeans with them 2 buttons on there, because most of the jeans got that 1 button, but you know, the Guess had that 2 button on there with that pencil pocket on the side. I had me, the Guess jeans was the frosty black ones, right? And I had me a yellow, red, and gray polo with the yellow and gray, red Air Max 97s. I was feeling myself, y'all. I was feeling myself. So anyway, I go to leave out the girl's house. As soon as I step on the porch, somebody in a mask and a hat, let me get that about you. I said, whoa. So, you know, I ain't no fool. Took off my watch, took off my jacket. And he let me go. So I said, okay. So now, I'm on offense. Now I gotta find out who this is, what city from, and who put him on to me. Cause I gotta see about him, y'all. You know, don't nobody rob gangster. I gotta go see about him, y'all. So one day, I'm chilling. I'm riding in my Lexus, the bubble Lexus with the white at the top of the gray at the bottom. Yeah. So I'm riding on the north side. And I run into the girlfriend who house we was at when the guy robbed me when I left. So, you know, I see her, I pull up on her. She said, yeah. Like, I know what happened. I don't know who did it. I said, oh, yeah. Well, sure, talk to me. What happened? So I took her to McDonald's. I went and got her something to eat, you know. Because my OG told me, man, you got to take care of the community. All the kids and the older people and the women, you show them love, so they show you love back, right? So I take her to McDonald's, get her, she was a little greedy old girl too. Got her a quarter-pounder meal, large. She wanted the large fries and the large drink with a barbecue sauce on the side. So anyway, she tearing that stuff up too. She probably was hungry, but she said, yeah, that was her baby daddy, so-and-so, who did that. I said, oh, yeah? Cause I know exactly who. I went to elementary school with him, so I know exactly who he is. I said, oh yeah, you talking about that boy that be in them trays? I said, oh yeah. Now, mind you, me and her was just cordial. We ain't never had that much of an interaction like that. But she thought I was cool. She liked my style. She was feeling your boy. So I said, okay, yeah. I said, don't worry about it. I'm gonna holler at you. So I dropped her off, went on by my business, right? And this is where the 2-for-1 came in. So I run into an old stepper I know off the east side. He was a little older than us. He wasn't that much older. He was a few years older than us. And I'm talking to him about the situation, and it come to find out he went through the same thing. He know the same broad I know. Man, she a thick fine something. Anyway, I should shout her name out, but I ain't gonna, cause she's still living. But yeah, he go over there, chop it up with her. He come outside it. So I told him what she told me. He said, oh yeah? He said, yeah, I got 10 on them. I said, say less. I got you. So I finished talking to the old timer. So fast forward, like, I don't know, maybe just about 2 months later, me, Dooney, and Mosquito, we riding, right? We in the hype rental. Now, for y'all don't know what that is, you know, crackhead, they got the car, you give them some work, they let you keep the car for a couple hours, right? But this wasn't the hype rental from our neighborhood. This is where Dooney mama lived on the low end, on the east side. So we got the hype rental. We riding up 27th Street, right? We're going that way on 27th Street to the south side. And we over there by Finding Lack Center, everything that. You know, you got the Friars over here on this corner, and then you got the library on the other side. Yeah, we just riding this way. So then I get a call. It's the old time I told you about who said he got the 10 on his head, right? He said, yeah, I'm on the east side right now. He said, yeah, I'm actually looking at him right now. So I said, where you at? He said, I'm at Fast and Friendly on King Drive and Locust. I said, oh yeah, okay. So I hit a U-turn. Now we riding dirty, we strapped. Got the Mac 90 on me. Mosquito got, man, a chrome 9 with that pearl handle, shoot 16 times. Yeah, and Dooney got the SKS. So we in there loaded, y'all. We in there lock and loaded. So we heading down towards the east side. Cause I'm finna get this 2 for 1. Matter of fact, this is so crazy. He at the Burger King behind the house I used to live in where we went to elementary school together. Cause right there on 2nd and Locust, it's like the third house from the corner. It's a duplex. And when you come out the back door, you level, right? But then the stairs that go down to the alley. But if you go to the side, you don't take the stairs, then you walk onto the garage. We used to jump off the garage and everything. So but if you're on the garage, you can see the Burger King parking lot. You can see the drive-through. And the way that drive-through is, it's a wooden gate on the outside of it, separating from the alley, and it's narrow. Once you're in there, if it's a car in front of you, car behind you, can't get out. So we get down there. Old timer, he was still at Fast and Friendly. He said the boy is in the drive-through. So we see the car in the drive-through. He like right there, placing his order. So I said, okay, we drive around the 2nd Street. We park in front of the house I used to live in. Me and Mosquito, we go down. We go down into the alley. I go in the front of the gate where the drive-through is. When the car, like when you leave in the drive-through, you ride past that part of the gate. Mosquito go to the other side. He go around the back way where you pull up, and then you behind the drive-through, so the people, like, they can't even see you, right? So, and Dooney, he stood on the garage, like he was looking down, like you could see, like he could aim into the car from where he was, right? So by the time we get into place, he the second car from the window, y'all. So we wait until that person pay, cause now they just waiting on their food. Mosquito jump out he jump on the other side with that 9mm chrome. I come out that first with that Mac 90, and he see me, and he already knew what it was, y'all. He started smiling, but by that time, Mosquito was already working. So I go to working. People all scared, they screaming this shit. The Burger King workers, they getting down and everything. And we left him slumped right there, y'all, in the Burger King drive-thru. Then we run back to the front, go hop in the car, smash off. We go meet old timer down there by the Walmart on East Capitol. You know where the Goodwill is? Like it's a little block ducked off where you could go behind the Goodwill. It's like an industrial area over there. We met him over there, and he gave me the 10,000. And I was happy to get him, cause that boy had no giggity down bad, y'all. I came out that house, that boy, cause I wasn't strapped. I wasn't strapped, y'all. My colostomy bag usually scare them off, cause they know giggity down for But this time it didn't work. And he had to up something. And I had to give it up. But yeah, we caught him in that drive-thru and went to working, y'all.